Just when you thought the notch was dead, it's coming back, but not quite what you're expecting. Hi, I'm Michael Josh, and you're watching GadgetMatch. All across Southeast Asia this week, Oppo announced a new smartphone with a unique looking notch. But will this be the notch that users might love? This is our Oppo F9 unboxing and hands-on. Here we go. This is the Oppo F9, and from the image alone, it says it all. The notch looks very different, and this gush of water over here is meant to represent fast charging. Let's go ahead and open it up. First up is this packet over here that contains a SIM ejector tool, user guide, and jelly case. Next up is the Oppo F9 itself, and you might see over here, we are unboxing the Twilight Blue version. Also in the box, a VOOC fast charger, and you can identify that by looking for that bit of green inside. The micro USB cable also has the same green accents as well. And last but not least, a pair of earbuds. Now let's go ahead and peel off this plastic. There you go. Nice. The F9 comes only 5 months after the release of its predecessor, the F7. So what's new? Of course, its most distinctive new feature is the shape of its notch, which is smaller than conventional notches, very similar to what we saw on the Essential phone. Oppo is calling this a water drop notch, and based on rumors, we might see a similar shaped notch from the likes of Vivo and OnePlus very soon. So, is this new notch design more forgivable? We think that this is what the notch should have looked like from the start, and that manufacturers should have just copied Essential instead of Apple. The water drop notch gives the phone a 90.8 screen to body ratio, slightly larger than that on the F7. In terms of specs, if you take a look, both phones are pretty much identical under the hood. It is slightly taller and narrower, has a bigger battery, and a different screen technology. While for us, the F9 is all about its water drop notch, Oppo is talking up VOOC charging, which is its fast charging technology. It promises up to 2 hours of talk time for just a 5-minute charge. On its website, Oppo also promises a 75% charge in 30 minutes. VOOC technology has been available on many high-end Oppo phones for many years now, but it's the first time for it to come to the mid-range F series. There's one caveat though, VOOC charging requires a special VOOC charger, so you won't get those fast charging speeds with any other fast charger out in the market today. And if we were to nitpick, we're pretty disappointed to see a micro USB port on a smartphone in 2018. Just saying. Another first coming to its mid-range F series is its dual main camera. The second camera on the Oppo F9 is meant specifically for depth so that you can get a more accurate bokeh effect. Take a look at some of these sample portrait shots. Both the Oppo F7 and the F9 share the same 25 megapixel camera, but the F9 now has HDR technology built in, supposedly for better selfies in low light. Continuing the design trend across all smartphones in all price points, the Oppo F9 has a glass back with a gradient finish. The phone is available in 3 colors: sunrise red, twilight blue, and starry purple. When hit by light, the first 2 colors will reveal a diamond pattern. Oppo is calling it floral petals. The Oppo F9 runs Android 8.1 Oreo out of the box and is the first Oppo phone to run ColorOS 5.2. Some of the improvements include support for Google Assistant. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
How do you know when the moon is totally broke? It's down to its last quarter.
And Google Lens, which helps you identify objects in the real world. There's also a tool called Smart Bar. When held vertically, you can activate it by swiping in from the right-hand side of the phone. And say you're playing a game and holding the phone horizontally, you can swipe in from the bottom left-hand side of the phone to maybe send a message to Peter Parker. Other mainstays are welcome. Most importantly, perhaps, is the headphone jack. It's still there at the bottom of the phone. The fingerprint sensor is also there on the phone's backside. Unlock times are as snappy as always. And if that's not your cup of tea, there's also Face Unlock. You can just raise the phone and it quickly unlocks your phone. And last but not the least, let's talk about pricing. The phone retails for about $330 US. It's currently available in 3 countries, Vietnam, the Philippines, and Thailand. And if you take a look at Thailand and the Philippines, price did not go up, but you get more memory from 4 gigabytes to 6 gigabytes of RAM. So, is the Oppo F9 your gadget notch? We'll find out very soon in our review, and as always, we'd like you to give us your questions or comments by leaving them below. As always, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on social media, and make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.